My name is Wayne Sullivan of Warsaw, Kentucky. I'm here at the show for my 40th year pulling, and this is one of the biggest indoor pools in the nation. And it's a show. They come from all over the United States and even Europe here to watch this show and participate. The sport has changed dramatically. What I mean by horsepower, and this particular pull is there's a reason for a lot of it. Rules. They made the rules from this pull because it was a pioneer of a sport, sort of. What I mean by sort of, they had this particular pull come up with a kill switch, like to break away from a sled, it'd kill them. And they also come up with a thing on the back of a truck or tractors with feet to keep it from running up too high. This particular pull developed that. And the sleds is, they got them where they run so fast and stop us. Where we used to pull, it was a lot more of a dead weight pull real slow. But it's a lot more fast, and it's a great spectator sport because they can get close to us, get close to it, they can feel the horsepower, and they can see all the weight that we pull. This is a great motorsport. A lot of motorsports in this economy is having a bad time because they take so much money for sponsors even to put the show on. But this sport has been really flourishing in the last 10 years and growing, and the spectators is coming out and they can see a good show for about a third of the price is what you can see at NASCAR, and then get close to the people putting the show on, the drivers. And this sport's really growing, and I think I've always said from all my life that I'd like to be around when it gets to be as big as NASCAR, and I think it will someday. But NASCAR ain't nothing but a bunch of rednecks running around a circle, and the sport of pulling ain't nothing but a bunch of rednecks that hits on a big weight machine. So I think it's just the right person to get a hold of a sport. And we're on TV a lot more now. They got RFD has a series every week, and Lucas is putting a lot of money into it, and he has a show every Sunday. And I think for TV time and to get a lot of people see this sport and they don't realize how good how good a show it is. But a lot of people don't like motorsports, but the world of people that love motorsports. So sport's really growing. When I started pulling years ago, I had several engines built by different people that build engines, and then it got to be such a hassle to find the people to do it. I just had to learn how to do it myself. And over the years, I got where I don't do any machine work on them. More or less what I say when I build a motor, I go buy the parts and I just assemble it and set the degreed cam, set the rings and different things like that. When I first started tractor pulling, I pulled a modified tracker, which I've got one now too, but it's not here. But anyway, my brother pulled the two-wheel drive truck, and he was one of the original ones that pulled two-wheel drives. They just started pulling them later on. One of the latest classes they made for pulling. Anyway, he pulled this truck, and he's passed away now. He had liver disease, but and I bought it from his wife and then changed it some. But anyway, to come up with a name on it, he loved red. He always did, and he had a nickname of Big Ed. So told my boys we're going to call it Big Ed Red, and we've had this truck now like 5-6 years, and done real good. I see people every year here that I've been pulling with, and I got some of the greatest friends all over the United States. I mean, I got guys I see from Michigan, Virginia. I had a boy who was just here from Virginia. I hadn't seen him, and it's just that seeing the people that I hadn't seen yet, and a lot of them I don't see till again a year from now, and that's great. These motors make so much noise that if you make a full pull. I have made a full pull here before, and you hear the crowd yelling over top of your motor. So it really gets the adrenaline flowing.